I'm Renee Morello, and this is an FYI Minute. The New York Transit Museum hosted its 23rd annual Bus Festival in downtown Brooklyn. Visitors were able to enjoy festivities, crafts, and more. Among the excitement and fun, guests were able to jump aboard a fleet of vintage buses, which was a good time for the entire family.
As always, we've got all of our classic vintage buses out here for visitors to enjoy and step onto, and we've also got some of our newer buses. We have our new MTA Wi-Fi bus that just rolled out earlier this year, and people can come and check that out. So it's lots of really fun stuff happening at this year's Bus Festival, and it's a great time. We've also got some really fun new art activities going on at the Bus Fest here today. In our education tent, we are doing an activity called Build a City. We are inviting visitors to come to our tent, and they get to use art materials to make their very own building. And it's a collaborative project where we're asking all the kids to contribute one building to help make a really great big city. And at the end of the day, we're going to have this really huge tarp full of all these great buildings. It's going to be a really fun art project.
But the fun didn't stop there. We had our very own time travelers stop by.
We originally opened back in 1976, so one of our highlight activities going on today is we have two characters that are dressed in 1970s clothing.
All right.
Very nice. But yeah, we've been asked to show you this dance move we've picked
Called the
up.
Bus Hustle.
So I learned at
We're
Studio
gonna-
54 the other day.
That's right. We're going to teach it to you.
It's good stuff.
Although the buses were only out for one day, you can still indulge your passion for public transportation.
The Transit Museum has a very special day today because it's the one day of the year where admission to our museum is only $1. That's right, only $1 to get into the Transit Museum today. And you can come into our museum and see all of our classic exhibits. We have our platform with all of our vintage historic train cars. Some of our train cars are over 100 years old. You can, of course, also check out our bus exhibit in the museum. We also have some new exhibits to check out, too. Our Bringing Back the City exhibit, which opened a few months ago, is all about how mass transit responds to crisis. And we also have a really fun exhibit all about the different amusement parks that have existed in the past at Coney Island. So lots of fun exhibits to check out at the Transit Museum today.
And many transit employees were out and about, ready to help transport people back in time.
Been a bus operator for 26 years. Well, I have a bus, older bus. It's a 1970 bus, and I brought it here so people can check it out. One person asked me, how do you change the sign? How do you change where's the brake? The gear switch. I'm excited to be here because I'm able to give New York City people a piece of history.
If you missed the Bus Festival this year, don't worry. The Transit Museum is open all year round. For more information, visit the New York Transit Museum website at www.nytransitmuseum.org. I'm Renee Morello, and this has been an FYI Minute.